Yes, YouTube, I hope everybody is safe and well. So, today's video is 10 tips to help you and your squad reach Unreal in Ranked Reload. But before we get into it, guys, don't forget to use creator code YAMBEATS in the Fortnite item shop, or I've been thinking a while of what kind of content I want to produce on YouTube. And if you want to go and watch high kill games, people go and watch people like Zemi, Ninja, FaZe Replays. So I thought I'd like to make relatable content that no matter your skill level, if you're a lower skilled level player or a high skill level player, could relate to, listen to, and get something from. That's why in today's video I wanted to make these 10 tips to try and help as many people as possible get to Unreal, or at least as high as possible. So don't forget to share, like and subscribe, guys. It helps the channel out massively. Come find me live over on TikTok. We stream 5 days a week. We play with followers every single stream. We do community games. We do customs. We are trying to build Fortnite's friendliest community. So let's get into it, shall we? So tip number 1, guys, is assign roles. If you're playing in duos, I would have an IGL, a support player, and then one of you as a fragger as well. So the way that we do it is I normally IGL and frag, and my teammate plays as the support player. If you're playing in a squad, you'd have one IGL, 1 to 2 fraggers, and then a support player. So the IGL's role is to basically make the calls, make the rotation calls, make sure that they know what everyone is doing, what everyone's up to, what kind of equipment each other's holding, etc. The fraggers are the slayers. They're the ones that are going to get the kills, and then the support player is the one that will sacrifice things in their own game. Might only carry 2 guns, but they have bunkers, they will have shield bubbles, they'll have heals, etc. And they do that to let everyone else basically play their own role. When I played in competitive COD, we played in a trio, and we always had the IGL, we had 2 fraggers, and then 1 support player. It worked really, really well. And in duos, playing this with my duo, I've been the IGL / fragger, and my duo's been the support player, and it's really helped us understand and know what our roles are and what we are supposed to be doing in the game. Tip number 2 is learn each other's games. Learn what each other's good at, what each other's not good at. It helps massively if you know that your teammate, for instance, might not be good at fighting in buildings. You would then think twice about pushing fight in buildings, because obviously in ranked you want to survive as long as possible. So knowing each other's strengths and weaknesses will help massively, because you will know how to play out the games. You will know how to take certain gunfights on if your teammate is strong in a certain area or weaker in a certain area, and vice versa. Your teammate will learn how to play the game kind of with your strengths and weaknesses in mind. Just a quick disclaimer though, guys, just because you might not have the same strengths and weaknesses as your teammate, it doesn't mean you are a better or worse player than your teammate. Some things in some games, some people are better at than others, and that is just the way it goes, guys. Sometimes as you having a certain strength and your teammate having a certain weakness complement each other really, really well. Tip number 3 is comms, guys. Make sure you have good communications with your partner, your teammate. So talking about things, telling them which direction you see people, not just marking it, because marking it can get lost. Give them clear and accurate comms, but not just things like that. Certain things like there are so many buildings in the game, and in the first map, me and my teammate used to call one of the places McDonald's. It was just a burger place, but it was easier if we said McDonald's. We both knew what we were talking about. Mountain, we knew exactly what the mountain was, and it helps massively. I've noticed a huge difference in games when me and my teammate have good comms to when we're not really talking or not really talkative. It makes a huge difference. It calms the situations down, and it gives clear indication to what you're talking about. Comms are one of the most useful pieces of information you can get in a game, and one of the most important things that as a team you need. So tip number 4, guys, is confidence in each other. Now, this spans over a couple of different meanings. So first of all, confidence in each other, knowing that your teammate is going to kind of play out the role that has been assigned to them. So for instance, my teammate playing the support, I have full confidence and don't even need to ask him half the time whether he's got bunkers, whether he's got heals. I know that he will pick them up. Just like my teammate has confidence in me to make the right calls in our rotations, to also have the confidence in me to, when I say let's take this gunfight on, that it's a gunfight that we should win. But also, if you're playing ranked with someone, you should have confidence in their ability in the game. If you're telling your teammate that they're constantly rubbish and you think your teammate is rubbish, then you are not going to get anywhere, guys. You need to have full confidence in their ability. Yes, your teammate might not win every gunfight, just like you might not win every gunfight. But have confidence in them and have confidence that they are the right teammate for you. That takes me on to tip number 5, guys, and you need to learn a drop spot. Make that drop spot yours. Now, there's nothing worse than if your teammate wants to land at a drop spot that you don't like, or you want to land at a drop spot they don't like. Use the time in the lower ranks to find a drop spot that you can learn and that you can make your own. We found our drop spot. It took a few sessions to really find it, and now we found it. I know exactly where my teammate's landing. My teammate knows exactly where I am landing. A good drop spot is the key to start off a game in the right way. Now, tip number 6 is loadouts. Learn what loadouts your teammate likes, what kind of guns they like, what they like to carry, and what they are good at. Knowing what your teammate uses has such an impact in how your game is going to go. My teammate knows that I like a mammoth pistol or a sniper. As soon as he finds a mammoth pistol or a sniper, he lets me know. He sacrifices himself having the mammoth pistol or a sniper so that I can use it. We both know that each other like the hammer AR. So if we see a hammer, we mark it for them straight away. We know what shotguns we like. Knowing each other's loadouts helps so much. Number 7 and 8, guys, could join. It is learn how to survive and play the timer. There's a timer there. Play it. Don't push things if you don't need to. Learn how to get to the end games, because the end games are where you will pick the points up in. Tip number 9 is don't blame each other and just get on with it. If you die, yes, you will know who's made mistakes. If anyone's made mistakes, it doesn't matter. You go again, guys. Finally, tip number 10 is enjoy the grind. I have to say I haven't enjoyed the grind this season as much as last season, but I do think that is to do with not enjoying the map as much and not liking the guns. But just enjoy it, guys. It's a grind, but it's worth it. So I hope you found this useful. I will see you in the next one. Let's go!